Steve Mignotti doing the junkyard crawl in rural Vermont. In 1970s, if you wanted the longest passenger vehicle you could buy, you would look for one of these things. It's a Dodge B200 Maxi-Van, also available in the B300 series with a 3/4 ton chassis, but these are half-ton chassis under these things here. But these have 212 inches of total length, which is due in part to a trunk add-on. We'll get to that in a second. But these are very special. This one's a Sportsman Royal, which means it's the top trim grade. And something kind of cool on these things, on this one here, is 15x7 steel wheels right here. If you have a Mopar Roadrunner, these are great for mounting slicks on. It's a 15x7 inch wide, kind of cool. They're found on vans and also certain pickup trucks. But again, a 4 and 5.5 wheel bolt pattern right there. You can bolt on a Mopar B body or E body with no problem. Inside, you can see which engine it has. Of course, the B series van arrived in 1972. And was the first of the Dodge vans with a removable engine cover because the engine was inside the body right there. And there's also a hood up front for changing or checking the coolants and maybe checking the oil. But again, that's the 360 2-barrel or 318 2-barrel. The 360 was also a possibility. The 440 was available in 1976 and 77. This ain't one of them. That's the 318 2-barrel. But something kind of cool is the driver's side has the command seat. If you look at the base of that bucket seat right there, it actually has a swivel built in. There's a bar. You move the bar, you can actually twist out to the curb and get in and out more easily. It's called the command seat. It was an option on, I think, all Dodge vans in this period of time. But part of the recipe of this thing that makes it so special, this one has the optional sliding side door and has car arthritis. I would show you, but otherwise, this door slides out like this for easier entry and egress. And here's the little built-in panel right there for making it easier to get in and get out of this thing. And again, the wheelbase on this thing being 112 or 212 inches, a 127-inch wheelbase made it possible for Dodge to add on a third row of seats. So extra 4 benches in these things were a possibility. And this was a 4-bench vehicle right here for maximum passenger hauling ability. And here it is right here in full color right there. The sliding side door on a B200, I believe that one is. But again, the sliding door right there, kind of neat. There was extra cost. Otherwise, you had the doors. You see here the opening barn doors, as it were, right there in this short wheelbase van right here. But again, the sliding door was only available on long wheelbase vans. So we go to the back and see something else that's kind of cool about this one here. At the rear, Dodge was the only van maker in America that had this, the optional swing out back door, versus the 2-piece door is found on most other vans from the day. But again, Dodge exclusive right here, this door right here that made it easier to get in and out and load things, lots of stuff. And getting back to the reason why this thing is so long and why it wears the Maxi-Van logo on the, before I get to that, it's crazy what you find in these things. This is a Ford FE motor right here, probably a 390, maybe a 352. It's a 4-barrel engine, regular manifold. It's got a cracked manifold right there. But again, a lot of times junkyards use vans to store things inside so they're not in the snow and the rain and getting the weather polluting them, as it were. But here we have on the back of this thing the logo that says Maxi-Van. Right down there, Maxi Wagon. There we go, Maxi Wagon. And the point of that whole thing is the right rear quarter panel is longer. It's a 18-inch add-on. This thing right here, it's steel, and it's the add-on piece right here that allows a 4th row of a bench seat in the back of this thing here. So the Maxi Van or Maxi Wagon, in effect right here, 2 very unique things. Well, three unique things is the captain's command seat right there, and also the sliding side door, optional, and this right here, also optional, the sliding or the 1-piece tailgate right here. By contrast, lesser vans had these doors here. You can see right here, it's not as easy to get in and out of. And with that said, these don't have the well for the footwell, the regular van seen right here. And of course, this is a panel van, no windows in the back or the sides. So it probably was used for work at some point in time. And again, only V8 powered on these things. And again, the 440 was available in 1976 and 1978, 2-year run. I found one of these things in a California junkyard, yanked the 440. Of course, at that point, it was a cast crank, low compression 440, but it's still rebuildable. You can hot rod a 440 with the cast crank if you want to, 500 horsepower maximum with the cast crank. But again, a very special full-size van. If you had to haul the family in the age before SUVs, this is what you did it in, a Maxi van with the 212-inch overall length, 127-inch wheelbase, and the 18-inch add-on right here, right from the factory. So that's the story of how you can get the longest vehicle available in 1970s with a Maxi wagon like this one here. So thanks for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to the C-Max YouTube channel, and we'll see you tomorrow for more Junkyard Crawl videos. Thank you for watching.